Quarterback Lamar Jackson, who represents himself, tweeted out today that he informed the Baltimore Ravens back on March 2nd that he's done with them. Trade me ASAP. So now it's out there, and I believe the leverage has shifted towards the side of Lamar Jackson. Because before it was, all right, he'll play wherever as long as the money is right, and with the non-exclusive franchise tag, why waste our time? Baltimore, they're just going to match it anyway. Now it's, if you're Baltimore, would you, because it's out there, it's public. They knew about this March 2nd. However, the public just found this out today. That includes the other 31 teams in the league. If you're Baltimore, would you rather deal with a disgruntled employee who doesn't want to be there, who just so happens to play the most important position, or would you rather have 2 first-round picks? If I'm Baltimore, if I'm the GM, no question, give me the picks. And with Lamar Jackson putting it out there publicly, seems he's going to play elsewhere, that brings up the Vikings. It's looking more and more likely that Minnesota is done with Kirk Cousins. We got the quote from Kwesi Adofo-Mensah earlier this offseason that he meets the necessary threshold of what you're looking for in a starting quarterback. In other words, all you got to be is a C-average student and you get your diploma. It doesn't mean you stop there. And we also got Mark Wilf on Good Morning Football. 1 minute he's shaking his ass for Justin Jefferson. The next he gets politically correct when talking about the future of Kirk. And now we have not a direct quote, but according to Andrew Kramer from the Star Tribune, from his podcast Access Vikings with Ben Gessling, Andrew Kramer heard that Cousins was not asking for a comparable deal to Daniel Jones or not even asking for $40 million per year, so a discount, and that Cousins' camp was surprised that the Vikings didn't accept that offer. So the Vikings are keeping their options open at quarterback, whether they want to look for a quarterback in this year's draft or in 2024, or maybe they want Lamar Jackson. Kirk, he'll be 35 this year, so at some point the cliff is going to arrive sooner rather than later, whether you think Kirk has been outstanding or not. And the current regime, the new regime for that matter, they may give the current quarterback a trial run. That's for any organization in the league. But at some point, they're going to want their own guy. Now, as far as how the Vikings can make this happen, if they're interested, of course, because me personally, I am not rooting for this. I'd rather Minnesota keep their 2 first-round picks. So far, there's been zero difference between Lamar Jackson and Kirk in the playoffs. But taking myself out of it, you still have to find a trade partner for Kirk Cousins. By the way, still has a no-trade clause, so he has to agree to it. And also, that's going to eat so much time compared to another team that's not currently tied up at the quarterback position that could make a deal happen quick. And if the Colts are interested, oh, it's game over. They've got the 4th overall pick this year. You're not beating that. I give the Vikings' chances at acquiring Lamar Jackson 1% by default, because anything's possible, but no. Lamar wants around $50 million per year. You're also going to have to pay Justin Jefferson. He's getting Tyreek Hill money. That's going to be $25 million plus per year. Christian Darrisaw, $20 million a year. TJ Hawkinson. If you trade for Lamar Jackson, then you might as well trade away Justin Jefferson. His numbers are going to go down, and you wouldn't be able to afford him.